What up, squad? What's poppin'? Is you ready for another reaction video? Alright, so peep it. Up next, we got Ab-Soul. Alright, so from what y'all is trying to tell me, man, Ab want to smoke with Joey. I guess it's a Joey diss track or whatever. Y'all is telling me, yo, Ab just dropped, man. Y'all got to do this, man. Which is kind of crazy to me because, y'all, I thought they was homies. But, hey, anything could be going on. This could be a, whatever. It could just be like one of them things where, too many people brought Ab into it, so he felt like he had to pick a side.
Hey.
That being said, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to comment, subscribe, thumbs up. Slap that red button. And, hey, make sure you rep your hood. Put it in the comments, you heard?
Yes, sir.
Make sure you tell us where you from. We want to know where y'all is watching from. You know what I'm saying? All right. You ready for this?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's go. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Lot of great.
Oh, I go crazy when I can't find you.
Hey, man. Niggas got the whole game fucked up. Only hit low for the bop, so hit low for the chop. Cheese on the roll, tell I chop chop. Circa 2011 in White Dolo in the studio, breaking bread with Shites, getting his opinion on LTN. Then some little niggas on skateboard slid in, quiet as mice.
Okay. All right. I see you. So you talk about your time in NY.
Yeah.
A lot of these heads, yo, that's what I like about these dudes, bro, because a lot of them did spend time in NY. They did their thing, you know what I'm saying? When he was doing his album LTN, he was in the NY, you know what I'm saying? He was NY, you know what I mean? That's where these little skateboards came through, you know? That's where them little bros with skateboards came through. And y'all already know who be riding them skateboards.
Yeah.
The little skateboards, your little kick flips and stuff like that. That's why he's like a chopped cheese. I was in NY Dolo. You know what I'm saying? He was in NY, at the studio, checking out, the new shit he got out. You know what I mean? And these little YNs with skateboards came through. You heard? They came through with skateboards. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it back.
2011 in White Dolo in the studio, breaking bread with Shites, getting his opinion on LTN. Then some little niggas on skateboard slid in, quiet as mice. Sooner than later, I would find out they were being attentive, i.e. great minds think alike.
All right, they were being attentive, i.e. great minds think alike.
So they was actually paying attention.
They was at the studio.
They was at the stew. They
was at the stew. They pulled up to the stew in their little skateboards, and there was basically just an example. They were paying attention.
Yep.
Great minds think alike. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. They were learning something. So they was just little bros at the time. They was little bros because Ab-Soul is older than them, right?
Yeah.
Board slid in, quiet as mice. Sooner than later, I would find out they were being attentive, i.e. great minds think alike. Silence is a private, probably why all these niggas talking. It was all a blur, blowing big down by the own word of mother. They would leave the era of the pros. Yeah, I brought the high tower to the East Coast. That's a double iron time. I ain't got time to explain ACBC.
I brought high power to the East Coast.
Yep.
But he's also talking about when he met them, but he brought high power to the East Coast, which that would be the whole Kendrick shit, because Kendrick came down to the East Coast, right?
Yeah. Yes, he did.
You know what I'm saying? I brought high power to the East Coast.
And High Power is a song by K-Dot, so.
Yeah, man. So you know what I'm saying? And this is around 2011. It's around 2011. I brought high power to the East Coast, but it can also be a flip on power, but high power, you know what I mean?
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Blowing big down by the own word of mother. They would leave the era of the pros. Yeah, I brought the high tower to the East Coast.
So pro era, you know what I'm saying? So basically the kids were from pro era.
It's a double iron time. I ain't got time to explain ACBC.
I ain't got time to explain ACBC, before Christ, after Christ, but he does it backwards. I ain't got time because, the time in between is so long. It take forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We talk about godly shit over here. We talk about we the guys, you know what I'm saying?
Blowing big down by the own word of mother. They would lead the era of the pros. Yeah, I brought the high power to the East Coast. That's a double entendre. I ain't got time to explain. ECBC, out Brooklyn, hopping turnpike, stepping up, flying steezy. Plus a little badass name ringing bells on the internet. Remember that?
Yeah, man. So basically, he talking about when he met the pro era. You know what I'm saying? Like the just shorties he met. Like he met them. You know what I'm saying? He was out in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Out in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? These dudes, you know, they was lighting up the internet.
Yep.
They was. You know what I'm saying? So yo, they was lighting up the internet. They was doing their thing. You know what I mean? And he's talking about just. It kind of seems like he's giving you a timeline of when they met. You know what I'm saying?
Well, people have been asking, like, where the heck is Soul at and calling him a flip-flopper just because he did the Red Bull cipher. So he's just definitely, like, answering to all y'all. That's so far is what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Explaining all this.
Got you. Yeah, got you. So he basically breaking it down for y'all what's going on. He giving y'all a little flashback of, let's start from the beginning. Let's start from the beginning, but we ain't going to give you everything.
Them kids on skateboards, polying with them like you never met. My team frying in the split, hitting like a cigarette. Me and Doe fell in love, and in the backwoods, then became irrelevant. Come to find out, Steve's was the leader of the whole shit. Wish we could have busted down more before he transitioned. Fast forward, 4-7 on me permanently, meaning if you fucking with them, then you fucking with TDE. This a come.
Whoa. Okay, so that kind of makes no sense to me because he said 47 on me permanently. That means if you fucking with them, you fucking with TDE. Meaning if 47 is the pro era emblem, you know what I'm saying? It means for the 4th chakra and the 7th chakra, you know what I'm saying? So that was Steve's, like, he loved that number, 47. Like, he was the one that, you know, envisioned it and everything. That was their, like, logo symbol type joint. So, meaning if you messing with them, you messing with TDE.
Yeah. Both crews were like this.
He trying to say that, yo, we was tight. Well, him and them were tight. Him and Pro Era.
I think K-Dot too, because I remember K-Dot in a lot of pictures with Joey BadA.
Yeah, with Joey BadA. So basically they saying, like, at this time, if you was messing with them, you was messing with him. You know what I'm saying? Because he got it tattooed on, and Joey BadA's got the same tat. They both got the same tat.
Yeah.
Let's get it back.
Wish we could have busted down more before he transitioned. Fast forward, 4-7 on me permanently, meaning if you...
See, after he transitioned, because that's when they got it tatted, is when him and Joey, you know what I'm saying, started doing tours together. Not tours, but shows.
Yeah.
They started doing shows together, and that's when they ended up getting it tatted, so that would make sense. Fast forward, 47 on me permanently.
Yeah.
You know, after Steve's transition, you know, basically what he's trying to,
I know.
R.I.P. Steve's, man.
Definitely.
You know?
Fucking with them, then you fucking with TDE. It's a competitive game. Niggas better be in shape. Catch you a friendly fate, then keep it that way. TD East was a motherfucking stretch, real shit. Told niggas he was back in the gym, not just reading no script.
Ooh, okay, so right there, yo, I honestly, so far he ain't dissing Joey or the Pro Era. He's saying, yo, TDE was a stretch, meaning like it could be a double, but I think what he's trying to say is it was a stretch. It was just him flexing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was him flexing doing the TDE. It was like a troll, but it could have been like a stretch of like just him messing with y'all. But I told y'all, he ain't messing around. He back in the gym. He getting his pen game up.
Yeah.
He been told y'all he getting his pen game up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't reading the script. He is not acting no more. He is back in the gym. You know what I'm saying? He back in the studio. He back getting them reps in. You know what I'm saying? He's getting them reps in.
Yeah.
You heard? So basically, he tried to warn y'all that Joey was,
Hey.
on the pen, he pen and pad. He ready. He basically was trying to warn y'all. He was ready. He getting in shape. So far, I don't hear no disses, though. I just hear him explaining. I think what he's really doing is explaining. So far, it seems like, it looks like he's just explaining.
It could be just the beginning of how their friendship was.
Well, it could be like what Daylyt did.
Yeah. Like.
It could be like what Daylyt did. Daylyt, you know what I'm saying, explain himself too. So it could be one of them joints.
Catch you a friendly fate, then keep it that way. TD East was a motherfucking stretch, real shit. Told niggas he was back in the gym, not just reading no script. Quill was insensitive, mentioning that bridge. Shaw wasn't there when he was speaking at my intervention. And Vaughn might have referenced Puff a little too much. But Cub wanted all the motherfucking smoke, hence why he was so blunt.
Okay, so yo, Ray. So
Ray
basically,
did
he's
do a
saying
lot of
where
giving
y'all.
stuff.
He's saying where y'all, I think, went
Messed
left.
up. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he said Quill mentioning that bridge, he was insensitive or some shit like that. Whatever he said. He said
Yes,
mentioning
he
that,
was.
whole thing was a little insensitive. And, remember, what's it called? Daylyt had to come back and he, made a whole thing and he was,
Claiming
basically saying
that
that
it
he
was
was.
for Absol, not Steez, but I'm sorry, a majority of us
Yeah.
don't believe that.
A lot of people, because he blanked out the name.
Mm-hmm.
Why not just leave Ab in it? Because
If it was about
you
that.
guys all been mentioning Ab Soul this entire battle.
Exactly. And
You know
now
what I'm
all of a
saying?
sudden you didn't want to mention the name. Boy,
And then,
please.
you know what I'm saying? He said Puff a little too much, and then he said
Right.
wanted all the smoke. Why he was so blunt. That might also be a slight. Puff, all the smoke. Mentioning Puff a little too much. He wanted all the smoke. What do you do when you puff? When you puff on something, you get all the smoke.
Yep.
Which is why he was so blunt. But it also, it could also mean that, he really wanted all the smoke. It could be a double on that.
Well, yeah, because he already done said, like, I feel like I wanted to get this. Like, I wanted it to be a battle against me and Joey, but
Yeah.
everybody else tuned me out. Like,
Yeah.
like y'all done did all that.
Yeah. Basically, you guys watered my shit down.
Yes, that's
y'all
the word.
watered my
Thank
shit
you.
down.
Like, dang, what's the freaking word?
So I came out. I was the first one to come out. You know what I'm saying? And bust off. You know what I'm saying? I was the first one to bow. And then y'all came behind me, like, you know what I'm saying, seeing that
So that's
numbers
why
was going
he
up.
did want all the smoke. Like,
Yeah.
that's what it was.
And
It was
that's why he being
did.
blunt.
He was
But the way
ready.
he put Puff a little too much.
Yeah, because he did.
Ray
A
wanted
lot
all
of
the
his-
smoke. I'm just saying it's a flip on. I'm
I
giving you a
get
flip
what
on the
you're
scheme.
saying. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
He wanted all the smoke. You know what I'm saying? It's a flip.
I don't know you other niggas, I ain't never knocking no hustle. I'm just saying you might want to tap in before you end up in some trouble.
Okay, so he's saying all of y'all dudes that jumped in, all of y'all
Y'all
that
should've
jumped in this
checked with
beef,
us first.
y'all should have tapped in. You know how instead of just jumping, Joey, y'all should have tapped in. Like it's like a wrestling reference. You tap in before you go in, and then the other one comes out. So
I was thinking like tap in, like call us
no,
up.
it's the same. No,
Oh,
yes,
okay,
it is that.
okay.
It is
It's a
that. But
double.
what
It's a
he
double.
meant, yes, there's a lot of doubles. So you know when you're wrestling and you're going one-on-one, you should have tapped in instead of just everybody jumping in the ring and jumping on Joey at once. Y'all should have tapped in so one of us could have got out. Waited until, because if I don't go to you and let you tap me out, I'm not finished.
Yep.
I'm still doing my thing. I'm still getting busy. That's why
So
he
once
said
again-
y'all should have tapped in first. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
made sure Ray was done doing his thing. Y'all messed it up by that. He's showing where the West Coast actually kind of
Messed up.
like fucked up Ray shit, man. Y'all messed up Ray shit. You heard?
There y'all.
Y'all watered down Ray shit. Cause Ray, let's be real. Ray did his thing.
Yeah.
Ray did his thing, and I feel like, you know what I'm saying, with all the noise.
I would have loved to see it go
Yeah,
past the.
I would have loved to see just both of them two, and then when that was the smoke settled there, then you know what I'm saying, move on to the next level. You know what I mean?
All the motherfucking smoke, hence why he was so blunt. I don't know you other niggas, I ain't never knocking no hustle. I'm just
So he ain't knocking y'all. He don't know y'all, but he ain't knocking y'all. But he just saying y'all just really should have tapped in, bro. Like that shit was
messed
fire.
up, right?
saying you might want to tap in before you end up in some trouble. Thought you knew he was the mafia? Big dogs on top of ya? Pause on that. I put the pause on all y'all, and I got lockjaw. Might wanna fall on back, all y'all whack.
Oh, whoa! He said pause on that. Pause on that. Like pause on all that shit y'all was doing. I put the pause on that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm the big dog. He didn't say top dog. He said big dog. He didn't say it. He's saying big dog. I don't know who he's talking about on this. He's saying all y'all whack. I don't know if he's talking about the East or the West on this, but he just was talking about everybody jumping Joey. I know that for a fact. Y'all can't tell me any different. He was talking about everybody not jumping Joey. And then he said, pause on that. You know what I'm saying? And then he's saying all y'all whack. Let's see where he goes with it.
Big dogs on top of ya. Pause on that. I put the pause on all y'all, and I got locked y'all. Might wanna fall on back, all y'all whack. Niggas call they self tryna defend that. Hee. When gang know this.
Yeah, he did. Yep. He dissing the West. Yep. He not dissing the West. The people that jumped in on Joey. He says y'all trying to say y'all defending Dot. He ha.
Like he needed.
So basically, y'all is acting like Dot needed y'all to defend him. That was your excuse. That was your way of jumping in and having a valid excuse to jump in. Mm-hmm. That was your way of getting clout. So y'all was, y'all was clout chasing, but y'all used Dot for it. You know what I'm saying? Saying y'all was just defending his name. Nah. All right, bro.
Pause on that. I put the pause on all y'all, and I got locked y'all. Might wanna fall on back, all y'all whack. Niggas call they self tryna defend that. Hee. When gang know this straight, dancing around stadium sold out. It's best y'all back up, cause quite frankly, if he actually needed backup, y'all know he just bring soul out.
There you go. That proves my point. I'm done here. That proves my point. He's saying, bro, if he needed backup, he just would have brought Soul out. He would have brought me out. Mm-hmm. He wouldn't have depended on y'all. He would have came to me. Mm-hmm. He would have came to me.
Like
one of the he would have came to one of the OGs, like one of the original day oneers. You heard? Mm-hmm. That's who we would have rolled with.
Yep.
He wouldn't have called half of the people that came out. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Well, then I like the whole scheme that he's doing with it, with the whole
because he with the whole sold Twitter, out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gang know this straight, dancing around stadium sold out. It's best y'all back up, cause quite frankly, if he actually needed backup, y'all know he just bring soul out. The blog saying the coasting lost, that's a bad look. The homie little.
See? See? He's saying they blogs are saying the coast lost. That's a bad look. He blaming y'all, man.
It's best y'all back up, cause quite frankly, if he actually needed backup, y'all know he just bring soul out. The blog saying the coasting lost, that's a bad look. The homie literally just popped out and set the stage for y'all. What the fuck?
Damn.
Bro, you just keep proving it. Damn, yo, I don't know what's going on with Soul, but I'm telling y'all right now, it's like he like big homie, like talking to motherfuckers, like getting in the room and like, yo, y'all gotta chill, bro. This was y'all fucked up everything, man. Y'all fucked up everything. The way this whole thing was supposed to go, it was not supposed to go down like this. Mm-hmm. It was not supposed to go down like this. He set the stage for all y'all. Y'all didn't even need to go there. He set the stage. He set it up for all of y'all. He gave us all a layup. He gave the coast a layup. And y'all went over here. Do you know what I'm saying? To this guy, I told y'all he was in the gym. I told y'all he was in the stew. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Leave that boy over there.
Mm-hmm. And y'all just do your
thing. Do your thing because Dot set a layup for all of us. Mm-hmm. The coast is up.
Yep.
Why y'all have to, you know what I'm saying? The coast is up. Y'all is just basically making people question. You got the blogs writing negative.
Really even have it?
Yeah, well, here's the thing. It's not even that. It's basically like, bro just won this big battle against Drake, right? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And he's out there selling out tours. And then now you guys took the focus off of that where we were up and then put a blemish in the record. You know what I'm saying? You put a blemish in the record. Because let's be real, this was it was actually a viral moment. Everybody was tuning into this. The blogs, everybody was arguing about this. This was not just some little thing. I'm sick of people minimizing it. Oh, they nobody rappers, this and that. Well, if they are, why did everybody tune in?
Thank you.
How did all these guys go from 39,000 subscribers to 200 and 400 and bunches of listeners? These guys were they all were average rappers, but they made a big impact with this beef. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he's trying to say is like, for this, that's what y'all doing it for this little moment. And we kind of look bad. because we had to jump him. That's why y'all should have tagged in first. At least I'm just saying, I'm not knocking your
And
hustle.
at least it won't look like we bullying.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
Yeah.
Like people would have paid attention more.
Like we could catch fair ones and win.
Yeah.
Needed backup, y'all know he just brings soul out. The blog saying the coasting lost, that's a bad look. The homie literally just popped out and set the stage for y'all. What the fuck? I got love for the Beast Coast, bro. We the best one. What's up? Quit bumping your gum. Get back in the pool. Stop playing with us. Got me feeling like Ice Cube sitting in a glass half full. But I'm straight out of Carson. Bring in the arson. Little nigga, watch your attitude. Hey.
Ooh. Watch your attitude. It reminds me of, because he said Ice Cube. Mm-hmm. Half full, you know what I'm saying? Because you know how you put half your ice? Yeah, half my ice is this is half full, literally. Half full of ice, you know what I'm saying? Watch your attitude. Niggas with NWA.
In your gun. Get back in the pool. Stop playing with us. Got me feeling like Ice Cube sitting in a glass half full. But I'm straight out of Carson. Bring in the arson. Little nigga, watch your attitude. Hey, the new Bo Boyega, and Bottega and Chuck Taylors might make Dre drop Detox and reunite Black Hippie. Don't tempt me.
Yo,
man.
Let Dre drop Detox. Black Hippie, don't tempt me.
Yeah.
Don't tempt me.
We need
it. Don't make me bring it back to the old school shit, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He might reunite Black Hippie, man. Because y'all ain't repping it right. I don't know if that's what he's saying. I'm just stirring that shit. You know what I'm saying? But nah, he definitely...
Watch your attitude. Hey, the new Bo Boyega, and Bottega and Chuck Taylors might make Dre drop Detox and reunite Black Hippie. Don't tempt me. Man.
But I go crazy when I can't find
So Soul's the boogeyman. Nobody want to do that with Soul.
He's
why?
different.
Why? I mean, I know he's dope, but why? Like nobody want to do that with Soul. Soul not that. It ain't gonna be no bops. It ain't gonna be nothing.
You'll get
Daylyt with shades on. Yeah. Hey, yo.
He said Daylyt with shades on.
All right, don't worry about nothing. We gonna get these bands though. I see it. I see you. Hey, man. Give me my pride. Give me my. Give me my pride. Anything don't happen for a reason. Your bitch in soul DM. I'm more seasoned.
Oh.
Yo, he dissing Reason.
Pop out now.
Yo, see, he dissing West Coast. He dissing the way. He said everything don't happen for a reason. I mean, he's responding. He's giving y'all a yeah.
Like, look what y'all done did. Y'all done messed up. Now you in timeout. I had to come out and
So I think what he's doing though is just basically telling y'all, bro, like, yo, you guys basically. I feel like he's saying y'all stole it from Ray. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Daylyt with the shades on, you know what I'm saying? Ray, I see you, you know what I'm saying? Saying all of that stuff. He's saying all of that, but he's like, everything don't happen for a reason. You're bitching soul in my DMs, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So he basically saying, yo, this isn't all about you, bro. Like, you got into it like if it's you, you know what I mean? This really didn't have nothing with you. He said the name Reason, but you inserted yourself where
you didn't need to
and made it about yourself. You get?
Give me my pride. Anything don't happen for a reason. Your bitch in soul DM. I'm more seasoned. Yeah, I'm more appeasing. I need me a Grammy just so I can peas in. Woo! Somebody get Mook on the line.
He said somebody get Mook on the line. He said somebody get Murder Mook on the line. He didn't say murder, but he said Mook. Battle rapper from the East Coast. Somebody get Mook on the line.
Bitch in soul DM, I'm more seasoned. Yeah, I'm more appeasing. I need me a Grammy just so I can peas in.
I'm more in season. I'm more appeasing, like peas. You know what I mean? But season.
Somebody get Mook on the line. I'm still taking. Joey, my little homie, hold on, enter the void. If you knew, clear the room for I seek and destroy. Bang, bang, bang. I'm so corrupted, I wanna call out names.
Yeah, you did.
But that'll be a waste of my time. Cause don't nobody want it with A. B, don't forget the dash. Unless you make the meta math, $OUL, you can fucking have.
$OUL.
Yep. So, but he's like, I owe you a L. You know what I'm saying? O-U-L.
Yeah, but I like how he also did the $sign. Like
Yup.
spelled it out, $sign.
Yeah.
Joey BadAss.
Math and
$sign.
matter. Yeah,
Yeah.
the $sign. You know what I'm saying? So basically, he trying to act like they won. Like they together. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that as a diss.
Yeah, no, he definitely not dissing, and he not even dissing the West Coast. He just, like I say, he's telling y'all what y'all did wrong. Like, you know,
I
to
think
make
he's
us look
responding to a
bad.
lot of people that got into the beef. I think he basically is like pointing out where
Like I said, where
the
it
mishap
went wrong.
happened. Yeah.
Mhm.
Where the
Like,
mishap
let me
happened.
show you as somebody who is seasoned in the game,
Yep.
you know, what y'all did wrong here, so
He's-
that you guys learn from.
And he
me
called him
telling
out.
Y'all.
He called him out. Like he's saying he didn't call him out, but he did.
Mhm.
He basically called him out. I mean, he called out Daylyt. You know what I'm saying? He talked about rape, but I don't see him in a bad light.
He could also be talking about like all the people that were running their mouth about where the heck is Absol, or calling Absol a flip flopper. Like I said, people.
Yeah,
were
a lot of people.
dissing
Yeah, I
Absol
felt like they were
just
taking shit.
because he's still cool with Joey, and it's like, okay, that's why he went. That's why he did the whole
Yeah.
story in the beginning, to show just how deep it is.
Yeah.
Like, this ain't no just, oh, I'm just gonna go with.
I've been cool with dude.
Yeah, like,
just
since
because I'm from the
forever.
West Coast. Now we are the best coast, yeah, of course, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
West
But he
side.
even said he liked the East. You know what I'm saying? So he even shout out to the East. You know what I'm saying? Because his memories are back in NY. So for Dolo. You know he was solo NY. You know what I'm saying? Got an upper love, did his thing, met these skateboarders. You know what I'm saying? That happened to be pro era.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And then ends up, you know what I'm saying? They both getting tats on them. You know, like, bro, they end up becoming bros, you know?
Yep.
Hey, this is cool, though. I ain't gonna lie. But this ain't no diss. I don't know why people calling this a diss. I haven't heard him diss Joey once.
Time, cause don't nobody want it with A. B, don't forget the dash. Unless you make the meta math, $sign O-U-L, you can fucking have. Compliments of the company, car son, across my belly, I prove I won already. Boy, none, don't cross the 91 without a pass. You gon' need credentials and premium gas. And I'ma slap academics when I see them. Where you niggas from? Where you niggas at? Give me my props. Give me my props. Give me my. Give me my props.
With yo, oh man, we gotta go look and see if Act like responded to
heard
this,
this.
because you already know.
He knows
This
that
gonna be
vein.
crazy. It's gonna be crazy. So he definitely dissed Act. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that he did.
He definitely saying anybody. I mean, the Mook bar. I mean, he might be calling out Mook, or he might just be like, "Yo, just get him on the line," or what. I don't know. I don't know what he's saying. I don't know what he said with the Mook bar. You know what I'm saying? He could have just been like, "Yo, just get him on." You know what I'm saying? He said it could have been a friendly fade, though. You know what I'm saying? Keep it as that. If it's a friendly fade, just keep it as that. You know, you guys going back and forth.
Oh yeah, because there were a lot of West Coast artists that were trying to take it outside of the studio.
Yeah.
Y'all was getting a little too crazy in there.
And there was as well as East Coast artists, you know what I'm saying, with Capital Skis, you know what I'm saying? They did the same thing. Like from what I heard, you know, think about this. I mean, Daylyt gotta go to the
Gotta go.
East
yep.
Coast, man. He a battle rapper.
Yep.
He be doing battles
That's-
out there,
that-
so
I
he
mean-
gotta, you know what I'm saying? He gotta make sure that he ain't saying nothing that's gonna end up, you know,
Yeah, we don't
putting
need-
himself in jeopardy.
we don't
Because
need
at the end of the day,
nothing
we
like
want to
from
keep
the
this on
90s.
wax, man. This is a sport of hip hop. We don't want to go nowhere where we just disrespecting people and doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it could get disrespectful. I'm here for all the smoke. But when it gets to like violence, it's just like, come on, guys. Like, come on. There's enough money. Everybody can eat. You guys are all eating.
saying.
Everybody ate off of this. Like, this is definitely a stimmy. This was a stimmy, man.
Like, since when do words like really gotta do that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's all good, man.
All
It's,
y'all are artists.
it's all
Keep
good.
it in the studio.
So, hey, I don't care what anybody say. He definitely ain't taking shots at Joey. He basically saying, that's my bro. That's
Yep.
little bro. Don't even, you know what I'm
He
saying?
explained the relationship and then spanked all the West Coast artists. That's what he did.
Well, he gave him a little pop-house. Like, you know, basically, you know, he put y'all in timeout, like the ones that, you know, were out of pocket and kind of like made this thing where, damn, man, you put a stain, man. We got Dot. Y'all over here acting like y'all riding for Dot, and you're really, you know what I'm saying? You're using that as the excuse to jump in this shit. Dot can handle himself is what he's trying to say. And he's like, if Dot needed backup, he would have called me.
I would have done band jumped in.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't. Y'all seen I didn't jump in. There's a reason for that.
Yeah.
Ooh, reason.
And then I think the reason I think he misinterpreted what Reason was saying. He was saying there was no bop or whatever, because I think I heard that thing. I don't think Reason was dissing him. I think what Reason was basically trying to say is gonna be bars. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what he was trying to say about Ab-Soul, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But I know he was taking a shot at Reason with this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why
Reason did leave TDE on a not so good thing, you know?
Yeah.
From what I hear.
Well, anyways, it don't matter. All I'm trying to say is, what do y'all think, man? Let us know. Put it in the comments. But I'll tell you right now, he is not dissing Joey. I'll tell you that. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to comment, subscribe, thumbs up, slap that red button.